Hello everyone, welcome back to a new video on my channel. I'm Fangar and today I'm going to be talking about my other collections. Because guess what? I don't just collect... Crap, I don't have any... But I don't just collect Lego. This one happens to be seals, like the only seal set I have. No. There is other things that I also collect. And I'm going to be talking about that today because I need to make videos. Yeah, intro or something, I don't know, maybe. Okay, so the first thing that I also collect besides Lego is behind me right here. We got these little Pennywise Funko Pops. I can't see if it focuses, so I hope it's on focus. Yeah, I absolutely love the It movies, the 2017 movies, the like Onward. Really good movies. I've also read the book. I know a lot about the lore. I haven't watched the old miniseries. I don't know if you can see it. I have it on DVD. I've had this exact copy with both the discs. That's one disc. I thought it was two discs. I've had this for years. I have an Xbox like behind you guys where I can watch this on, and I never bothered to watch it, but I will one day when I'm really bored and feel like watching some old dated but charming horror. So yeah, that's one of the things I collect. I have a few other Funko Pops. They're over there in that shelf that you can't see. There's some Rick and Morty's, but I don't actively collect those. I mainly just focus on the It stuff because I really love Pennywise. He's cool. He lives in here. Not gonna do the voice. Not now. Next thing, Pokemon cards. Yeah, I love Pokemon cards. I have so much on the shelves. I'll try to put in some B footage for other things. There's a lot of Pokemon cards on the shelf. I have my closet. I have a giant drawer full of Pokemon tins and bulk and old boxes from like 2017 when my best friend and I first started collecting. We literally started collecting together. We went to the shops with his mom and we both bought our first booster pack. Great memories. It was like 2017, 2016. I think it was like it was about the release of Evolutions. My friend and I had never played Pokemon, the games. We did play Pokemon Go shortly after that. We played a lot of Pokemon Go together, and stay hydrated with this Polish water, for those who remember that short. But yeah, we played a lot of Pokemon Go together. He also played a lot of Pokemon Brick Bronze. I tried to play that, and then I bought Pokemon Sun for the DS because I absolutely love Sun and Moon. It's like the era that really was, like, for me, my Pokemon childhood. I have a lot of Sun and Moon plushies, that being one in total. I have a Litten plush, and I also have, right here, I have this Alolan Vulpix. My favorite Pokemon of all time. Actually, Litten and Alolan Vulpix are my favorites. Put this one right there. I think it's adorable, and I was gonna say something else about it. I don't remember what it was. Oh yeah, my friend, same friend, got it from for me when he went to Japan. I think I told that in the video related to this thing. But I also have, it's not that many, but I have two binders, right? I don't collect the master sets. I don't want to collect all of Descent Rivals or all of Chaos Rising. That's too expensive, too much money. It's too hard to find the cards because of scalpers. Oh, the millionth video of some guy complaining about scalpers. Boo, scalpers bad. I agree with all of that. I don't particularly like the scalpers. But like in here, again, I don't know how well you can see. I don't know how well the lighting will be, but I have like the Mega EXs. I'll again show B footage over this. I have the EXs, the modern era. I have some Vs, trainer cards. Some of these are doubles. These are like some of my favorite Pokemon shinies from the old sets. We got a Radiant in there. We got some Eevees. I'm trying to collect a card for every evolution, but like not an EX and not from Prismatic, because that's too easy. We got the 2016 McDonald's collection. They're all in shit condition, but again, I collected these throughout my school, which was like the only place you could get Pokemon cards in 2015, 2016, 2017. So yeah, they have a special place in my heart. And then here's a random energy, but that's this binder. Again, don't know how well you can see that. I will probably have to layer over either pictures or footage. And then this is my first binder that I bought. I just bought these on bol.com. My friend suggested them. This one does have a master set in it. Hopefully you can see this. We have Sun and Moon base set, Basically, back in the day, I wanted to collect Sun and Moon base set. I was poor. There was a very, you know, again, card shows didn't exist. Card shops didn't exist where I am located. So it was very hard to collect the set. So eventually I gave up and sold just most of my cards at a flea market. Most of my bulk. I saved all my special cards. But I sold most of my bulk, including Sun and Moon, and I basically have everything from Sun and Moon base. I'm missing, I think, well, 2 rainbows, and there's a third one missing, a gold card, and a couple hollows, but for the rest I have everything. I even have the rare, exclusive, really rare Ultra Ball. This card I wanted all my childhood. I wanted to pull it so I could sell it, so I could buy a booster box of Sun and Moon base set so I could pull it again, hopefully, and also fill out my set. That was the reason why I wanted it from loose packs. I ended up getting it for my friend. I pulled it out of a Tapu Koko shiny GX box for him. I could open one pack and I pulled the Ultra Ball, but let me tell you that this is the exact Ultra Ball I pulled all those years ago, and I have it. Then I also have some more GXs, Japanese as well, but these are mostly regular. Most of these I did pull or got from tins back in the day. I know that the Muck, the Genesect, the Pinsir, well, actually everything in the Muck are from, they're from card shops. I have some full arts. These are all from the Muck. I did pull myself from like the best box I ever opened, which was at Serena box. I have a page of art rares. And these are mostly Japanese. Again, Japanese cards are really easy to come by. There's a shop close to me that sells Japanese cards for like $3, €3, I guess, in a binder, and yeah, they're really cheap. I love them. I have a Lunatone collection. I think I told this in my previous video that featured Pokemon cards. I'm missing one, and same for Cutiefly. These are all English Cutieflies, and this is one English Lunatone, and these are all Japanese, so I need one more Japanese and one more English Cutiefly art rare. And then here we have my favorite Pokemon, again, Alolan Vulpix collection. I have every single Alolan Vulpix card ever printed. Don't tell anyone this one's Japanese, and the hardest one to come by was definitely the shiny Vulpix, and I was really happy when I found this card in the shop. And then I have my collection of every Alolan Pokemon. Basically everyone gets either a hit or an art rare or a shiny, and yeah, that's just this. I can yap about this for hours. Here we have the one Japanese Cutiefly that I have, and most of these cards, most of the art rares are Japanese, and a lot of the cards that you see that aren't an art rare or an EX or a V or whatever, a GX I guess, they are placeholders, so I know where what goes. And a lot of these cards are also from my childhood, like for example the Golisopod I pulled myself, the Komao. It's not the exact one I had back in the day, but like I did have that back in the day. These cards, the golden cards, are cool. And then the Ultra Beasts, they don't have art rares. Well, they do, but they are tag teams and they cost hundreds upon hundreds of euros. So I just opted to use either a regular GX, tag team GX, or shinies of them. And yeah, those are the cards that I collect, but I don't just have those. Oh, no, just you wait. I have a tin full of other cards. I have another tin of cards that I do hold in very, well, they're valuable or rare. Let me just put it like that. I'll just hold them like this so I know you can see it. So we have the Charizard from Paldean Fates. I pulled this one myself. Most of these I think I pulled myself. Charizard from Paldean Fates. We have the Gardevoir SAR. I think it's Scarlet and Violet base, I believe. We got the Van Gogh Pikachu. It's in a seal and in a sleeve. We got some old Megas. The Gyarados I had as a child, traded it away, and then turns out my friend traded that card with someone else at our school, and he traded it back to me. Tyranitar, this is not the copy I had as a child, but I did own a copy of that card. It was stolen, and this one I got at a card event. Again, these are all in bad condition. We have some more old EXs. Yeah, we got some full arts from the Sun and Moon era, pulled myself. I think both of these full art trainers came from the same ETB, and this Burning Shadows Dark Energy I pulled from a Serena GX box. My only Prism Star, this gold Tinglu, I didn't have anywhere to put it. And then this Incineroar that I got from a friend, and I should also have the Torracat as a reverse holo from the same friend. I've talked about Pokemon for a while. Let's talk about something else. As you might have seen, I have made some videos where I pretend to be Dr. Sheldon Cooper because I do also collect flags. I absolutely love flags. I especially love the flags of Europa because I think Europa is cool. I live there, so like, of course I love it. And behind you is all the flags. So again, roll B-roll footage of me showing all the flags. So here we start AR gang flag, small little Amsterdam flag, Ireland flag. This is Portugal, comes from Portugal. My grandparents brought it. Same with Spain. They went to Spain, brought me Spain. Lithuania, Latvia, you've seen that maybe in a video. Estonia. Then here we have Poland. I thought it was fitting to put Poland next to the Luna vinyls because she is Polish. It only makes sense to me. I would have the Dutch flag first, but again, there's no space for the vinyls on that side where Poland used to be. So yeah, Dutch flag, Belgium, Luxembourg. So we have sort of themes here. Yeah, so Benelux, then we have the Nordics, we have Iceland, Norway, Sweden, Finland, Denmark. Then we have like the popular countries, so UK. When I say popular, I mean like most of the world knows these are European countries. UK, England that I found at a flea market, Italy, Germany with the seal on it that my mom brought from Berlin. And then we have Czechia because, Czechia fell, because it's next to Germany. Then we have Romania with Alexandra Capitanescu. I bought this for Eurovision, and then I also ordered a regular Romania flag. We have Moldova, Bulgaria, Ukraine, Russia, Belarus, European Union, I have 2 of those, and Brabant's my province, basically my county. And then the final thing that I wanted to talk about that I collect, which is something extremely bizarre, and I forgot to mention this in the intro, but I don't know if you can tell, but I am severely autistic for collecting all this nonsense. But the final thing is these. And you might think, Red Bulls? Really? You collect Red Bull cans? No, you don't understand. These are special Red Bull cans because this one is from Japan, and this one is from Austria, and this one is from Tunisia. You get where I'm going with this? I basically collect foreign Red Bulls. So if a friend of mine or a family member or I go to a foreign country or find a foreign shop like Polish supermarkets, we have a lot of those in my town. I love the Polish community in my city. I love all Polish people. So when I go to the Polish supermarket, I bought this really bizarre beer bottle Red Bull, which has Polish letters on them. And I don't know, I just started drinking Red Bull a couple of years ago, and I found the Polish supermarket where I bought some, and I was like, this is pretty cool, you know, it's not something that everybody has. And then I felt like collecting them. I don't know, it's just a stupid story, but I have ones from all over the world. Again, I'll show some B footage. They're behind me again. I don't know if it's in frame, couldn't be bothered, but that is the bizarre things that I collect. I used to also collect, again, foreign bottles. It actually started, the Red Bull started with Coke, because we got a shipment in from Hungarian Coca-Cola for whatever reason, just a tray of them, and I kept that because, again, who has Hungarian Coca-Cola with Avengers logos on it? It was like a collab with Marvel. I threw all of those away because they were filthy. There's one final thing that I forgot about, and I will be adding that to my collection pretty soon, but if you look behind me, this will be the outro of the video, I do collect these Luna vinyls. Basically this, like, I was watching Eurovision 2024, right, and I just see this woman, and I thought she was cute. And that's the final thing I collect. Bye! Yeah, maybe someday. Fuck!
Let's dive in.
Hey! Are Jews allowed to watch?